Hi, my name is England Tuggle, and I'm going to be talking about Josephine Baker, an African-American singer and dancer. Josephine had an early start in the entertainment business. As a child in St. Louis, Missouri, she would put on song and dance shows for the kids in her neighborhood. By the time she was 14, she was working on a stagehand at local theaters. The first time she performed on stage, she made waves with her wild dancing and silliness. She stood out from the chorus line, and other performers sourly called her a scene stealer. But that was just Josephine's style. Josephine's career really took off when she went to Europe. France became her adopted country and Paris her stage. When she returned to the United States, American audience were not very receptive to a black woman who seemed too uppity for her own skin. Josephine, meanwhile, was shocked by the prejudice and discrimination she encountered. From then on, she negotiated non-discrimination clauses in her contracts for her performances and fought for the integrated audiences. Her fearlessness did not end there. During World War II, Josephine worked for the French resistance, smuggling secret messages in her sheet music and undergarments. After the war, she was awarded two of France's highest military honors. Josephine built a large loving family with kids adopted all over the world. She called them the Rainbow Tribe. In 1963, she traveled back to the United States to march with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the famous March on Washington. She was the only woman slated to speak that day. Josephine was never one to fall in line. She always stood out and made her own way. She was a brave woman who was so much more than just a performer.